Okay, so here's the situation at hand. Yesterday, I filmed a whole ass video about alcohol and substance abuse. And the video was fucking recorded in slow motion. I don't know why it did that. And it is so upsetting to me. And I'm also on my period. And that was like the last straw, bro. Like, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna burn a building to the ground about it. I'm gonna make my misery everyone else's problem. POV. Every human being ever these days. But I was like kind of panicking internally. I'm like, that was such a good video, because it was. I was kind of riffing, kind of spitting heat, and I was like, oh my god, like fuck. Now I have to redo it, and I have to talk about it, and I have to hit on all the points and make it as good as it was yesterday. And everything was working against me. The camera wasn't charged, there wasn't enough storage freed up, and I was just like, okay, maybe I'm just like not meant to talk about that right now. Like maybe I need to like sit with that one a little more, because it was very vulnerable. And I think that is going to be something that I talk about at some point going forward, because I think it's like really interesting. But I guess I think I have more reflecting to do on that one. So I'm also really tired and in a really, really weird mood and headspace right now. And so I'm wondering if this like me talking is gonna help, or if it's just gonna feel like I'm forcing something. If I'm forcing something, I'm not gonna like go through with it, but maybe I can get something out of it. And maybe you can too. For those that don't know, this channel is just me yapping. Even just existential. Everything existential and melancholy. And also, it's like a coming of age kind of, but also like a video documentary about me just like spitting things that I'm learning about different times in my life and like just growing up, I guess. I don't know. And like it is like a way for me to look back on my progress and recall and remember exactly where I was at. So yeah, and hopefully connect with human beings in the process. One of my biggest values as a human is the human connection, especially. I value that so heavily, especially in the time that we're in, like right now. It's a weird time to be a human, and I think we're losing a lot of our human connection with things and with each other. And yeah, I don't know. So yeah, like I said, this video, I think I want to talk about distractions, and I want to talk about the fact that you didn't introduce me, bitch. Hey, the other one here, the one that edits her videos, sorts everything out, kind of like filters her, so to speak. Yeah, acknowledge me, I'm important, but now you can carry on, my wayward son. Because it's been something that I've been doing all day. Over the past few weeks, month and a few weeks, give or take, my soul has slowly been unraveling. And everything I thought I knew about myself has been wrong, because there was a very big, traumatic, I guess, event that happened in my life. And I didn't know how to be going forward because of it. And I think that in my life, I have been using like so many others, so many distractions in my life to distract myself from myself in a weird way. I don't know if this makes sense, but go with me on this if it doesn't. I've been running from myself in some weird way and self-sabotaging I don't know why. For years. And I talked about that in the video I did with alcohol because that's been a pretty big component. But there have been so many more distractions. And we all have our own fair share of distractions. And turning to certain comforts that this life provides that maybe aren't the best. As I've slowly been losing my mind and gaining my soul, I don't know if you can hear that like hacking outside. Someone is coughing. Hacking up a lung. You good, homeboy? But I'm finally seeking remedies in ways that are actually good for me. And I am slowly stopping, I'm like not distracting myself from the human experience. And it's hard and it's uncomfortable a lot of the time. But it's also turning me into someone that I'm actually proud to be. And instead of turning to the external for so many different things, like I have always done, I'm finally turning internally. And I am writing a lot more. And I am I'm finally like learning to stop abandoning myself. And it feels really good for the most part. Obviously, some days are harder than others, like today. It's been a bit of a self-sabotagey day, but that doesn't mean that the rest of my days have to be. And I think that's where we all get a little tripped up as human beings. We think that one thing goes wrong, so everything else has to too. And that's just not accurate, you know? You can always set yourself on a different path, no matter which one you're on right now. And you should let yourself do that if you're struggling. Because there's not just one path in this life, ever. How silly would that be? That doesn't make sense. But I feel like I'm finally getting myself onto a different path. The path I actually want to be on as a human. The path that I've wanted to be on since I was a kid. But the path I've been far too scared to step foot on. I'm finally doing that. And it is vulnerable and it is scary. But when you lose someone so close to you, you realize that it's a hell of a lot scarier to never have the balls to put yourself on the path that you know is best for you. Even if some people might question it, that's fine. It's not their path, so who the fuck are they to question it? I know, deep in my heart of hearts, who I want to be and what that looks like. I just haven't been acting in line with it. And like I said, I am wickedly uncomfortable some days. And the growing pains, girl, don't even get me started, girl. I need about a whole bottle of ibuprofen and 17 Xanax for the amount of pain I'm in. And again, because I am sober right now, and substances don't have a place in my life right now, I have to be raw dogging this shit because it's not fair for me to distract myself with substances that aren't getting me to where I want to be. As a matter of fact, it's not fair for me to be using any distractions, people, places, or things, or external factors that are not getting me to where I want to be anymore. And it's funny because I'll slip up because I'm human and go back to like old comforts and old habits. And now that I know better, I just sit there and I'm just like, this isn't helping. This isn't getting you to where you want to go. Why are you doing this? And then I actually finally, instead of mindlessly just going about life, I like take a step back and I'm just like, fuck. You're so right, girl. This is not it. This is not getting me to where I want to go. And I viewed life in such a weird way for a while now, and now the point of view I have on life has shifted radically. I'm like, I've been spending so much of my time and focusing on all of these things that I don't even really like that much, or these people that I don't even like really gel with that much. All of my energy has been going towards that. And no wonder I'm miserable, because that's where my focus is going, when in reality, there are so much that this life can offer. So many different paths and realms and fucking weirdness, but coolness, and so many other things that I could focus on that I know I would prefer. And I'm finally focusing on that. And I'm just like, I'm finding comfort in things that are actually good for my heart and my soul. Do you know how long it's taken me to do that, dude? And like, it feels so good. And there are days where I want to just, like I said, go back to what I know because it's easier, but I'm also like, but I know that this is out here for me. It's so close I can touch it. Why would I go back? And it gets me almost emotional because I just, this love that I thought was something that I had to chase has been here waiting for me this whole time. This love that I've always had access to, I've just shut myself off from it. And I've chosen to do that. If you can choose to shut yourself off from love, you can choose to open yourself back up to it too. And instead of distracting myself from feeling, I'm letting myself feel. Every goddamn tiny little scrape to the big, deep cuts. I'm letting myself feel it all. And I can do so much more because I'm letting myself feel the pain. And I can be so much more empathetic and so much more artistic and creative because I let myself feel the dark shit. And I also, like I said, there's so many things that I've been so enamored with my whole life, but because I didn't feel like I was good enough, I wouldn't even let myself go down that road. And because I didn't really like myself much as a person, I just kind of chalked all of that up to a pipe dream. And then I experienced loss. And I realized that I'm going to be lost one day too. And why I am here, and there is so much that this life could offer me if I would let myself fucking accept it. Why not? Why not, girl? I'm gonna die anyways one day. I want to hold on to the things that actually do ignite a sense of love and passion in me. And same with the people. Because if you don't think they're out there, you're not looking hard enough. And maybe the first place you should look is inward. You know what I mean though, dude? And I know it's easier said than done. I'm not being very funny this video. Yeah, step it up, honestly. I'm normally like better. More funny, I guess. Right now I'm just like, I like told you, I'm in a weird mood. I don't know. I don't know. I'm pissed. I'm also, like I said, I'm on my period and today's been like a fucking weird day. And last night was a weird night. It was a fun night, but then again, like, I just, more often than not, I just want to crawl out of my skin, dude. But like I said, my moments of happiness are coming from just letting myself be the most pure, raw version of a human I can be. And yeah, it's the most alive I've felt, that's for sure. And yeah, I don't know. I'll still catch myself like going back to certain things that I've known for a while, and I like to distract myself or like have that cute little like self-sabotaging moment come in, and then I catch myself and I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my god, dude, I barely like had to interfere with this video. This is wild. Also, I gelled my hair for you. Also, go read my Substack story. My Substack is ellagreen80, I think, all lowercase. So go read it. I'm starting to try to post more of my writing and put myself out there more. You know, don't you dare make a suicide joke. I was just hyping you up for not saying dumb shit. Don't ruin it. She gets pissed at me because I make suicide jokes. Every video. Can't imagine why. Yeah, I can't imagine why I tell you not to do that either. It's not like it's a super tragic, horrible, sensitive, triggering topic. Yeah, I guess I found it was easier for a long time to distract myself in literally whatever way I could than let myself feel my pain. Also, like I said, I've had this clear understanding of who I wanted to be since I was a kid. But I've been literally like wrestling, girl, like fighting myself with it, like MMA style. Like, no, though, bah, you don't do that. And I'm like laughing because I'm like, why? Why not give it a shot? Like, why? If I so clearly have these things that like lights me up when I even think about it, why the fuck am I holding myself back from that and blaming other people? Oh! I gotta keep myself in check, girl, but I really do be doing that. I really am just like, oh, it's everyone else's fault. No, girl, what? It's your fault. You are the one that's in your own way at this point. You are the one that can change your entire life and put yourself on a completely new path if that's what you want. And if that's what you fucking want, then fucking do it. Stop bitching and moaning and do it. Sick of your bitch ass. Like, Jesus. The switch up is crazy. Finally. Oh my god. See, I'm so glad I talked to you. Girl, thank you so much. Thank you so much for holding space for this because I clearly needed to talk about this because now I finally feel like myself. I was like sitting there for a second and I'm just like, I'm not real. I'm not real. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. I'm not real. I just should lay here like a limp dead trout and gone fishing. Shut up, gone fishing. Go fish. Limp dead trout and just not move for the rest of the day. Which again can be a choice that I make. Also recently into not forcing things. Like I was literally gonna shut this video off if it wasn't going, but now I feel like I'm good. Now I can talk for at least 10 more minutes if you got it. Click off whenever, I don't give a shit. But oh my god. See, this is why, dude, if you don't take videos of yourself, I recommend at least like creating little mini podcasts for yourself or filming yourself talking through your own shit or even pretending you're like getting interviewed by someone else and like working through your problems because A, we love the sound of our own voice. We're human beings. And B, it like helps and it's like a playful way to like work through your trauma or just like work through any weirdness and just like word vomit everywhere. You're good. You can clean it up later. It's fine, babe. You're good. I'll hold your hair back while you word vomit. Come on now. You can hold mine back. Yeah, oh my god. I was tripping boots today. I was just like, I feel so weird and life is just so not even worth living and I should just give up on everything that I'm working towards and I'm a fucking failure and every single move I'm making, what the fuck? Girl, oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus, girl. Can you cut the theatrics and just like have a cigarette and chill out? I don't even know. Any hoosers. Also, I love this. You know what I need to invest in? Like those like diva gloves that are like so sexy. Like slutty. Like a slutty little dress and some gloves. Stop! Yeah, super into that. But, anywho. Yeah, Trust me when I tell you, I've used almost every distraction in the book to try to distract myself from myself. What? It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And again, now that I have like these clear visions and like I realize how fragile life really is because of just life shit that's happened, I'm just like so all in on these goals and like to the point where I'm like today's my first like kind of off day I've had in a minute and I'm just like I should give up. Like that's also just not an option for me. It's like, okay, I either live this life the way that I want to live it and this is like where I'm at right now, this is where I want to be. I need to choose. I heard it described so well to me recently. I need to choose the version of myself that already has all of these things and just embody that. And that's it. No more bullshitting, no more wavering, no more going back and distracting myself and being like, well, I really want this a lot, but I'm gonna go do this instead. The fuck? Jinkies, jeepers, zoinks, Scoob. I couldn't decide which one to use, so I used all of them. Oh, it makes me so mad at myself, because why? Whatever. It's okay. That was past me. I'm better than that now, girl. I swear. But, it's like literally you cannot sit in two chairs at the same time. You sit in one or you sit in the other. Like, I mean, I guess you can, but like logistically, just don't fucking argue with me like this. Two chairs. Pick one. And then sit in it, goddammit. Fuck. Okay, you want all these things. You can easily have these things. This life would not show you all of these awesomely wonderful, cool things and like light you up and get you excited. Like, what are the things that genuinely get you excited? Like, things that you did when you were a little kid. That's a good, like, thought. What the fuck did you do as a kid that made you feel, like, alive? And, like, it made you feel so settled in yourself, like everything was right in the world. What did that look like? That's, like, your niche, dude. You gotta lean into that. And, like, life wouldn't show you these things, especially at such a young age, that would excite you this much for you to just sit on your ass and then just never put all your other focus on all the other loud, crazy, shiny, weird fucking shit that this life also offers. It offers a lot of shit. Life, one thing about her, she's generous as hell. She offers a lot. For better or for worse. And I have been twisting myself up with all of these things that have not been really good for me. Can they still fit in my life going forward? Up in the air, girl. I don't know. Stay tuned. I have an all or nothing mindset, so I don't know. But I do gotta make that alcohol video again because it was pretty insightful and it was also, I needed to hear it out loud, told myself accountable. But I digress. I don't say blah blah blah. I have the biggest crush on Mavis and Johnny simultaneously. I'm like, wait, do you guys need a third? I would be the third, happily. Dream polycule right there. Mavis and they're cartoons. I don't even know. Oh, I know, I keep thanking you. You haven't thanked me once. Not you, Scoot. Thank you so much for, like, helping me get myself back here for a second. I knew I could count on you. I'm not putting this on you. Like, it's not your job to, like, fix me. Unless you want to. But, I needed this so bad, so thank you. Hopefully this helps you too. I never want this to be, like, a one-sided situation, babe. So let me know, communicate. If it feels one-sided, let me know. Because I want to show up for you too. We're in, like, this cute little relationship, and I want to be the best partner I can for you. I said partner because 2025 ally. Also, is it cool that, like, you and I are dating, but, like, also Mavis and Johnny, like, we're all polyamorous. I'm not actually polyamorous, and I don't want that rumor starting. No offense. I'm gonna get canceled. Okay. What was I actually ever on about? Who knows? Who knows? I sure don't. I don't give a shit. Do you give a shit? I fucking don't give a shit. I give no shits, dude. Ooh, she's edgy. She gives, like, no shits, dude. Woof. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like I could either continue to distract myself with things and people that genuinely bring me absolutely no joy, but for some reason I have in my head that I'm obligated to like these things and, like, do these things even though I'm miserable, but I'm forcing myself to do this. What a life to live, right? Ooh, sign me up, girl. No wonder we're all mentally ill these days. Or I could shift my perspective from my own little world, realize how many other opportunities are out there. Oh, that's what I was saying. Life is so generous in the way that it gives us so many things to dabble with and play with, including ourselves. And also, that was so insufferable, but moving on. And we really do choose to focus on other people's lives and other shiny objects and other things and like obsess over them when we literally, like I said, could shift our focus to other things that we actually want, that would make us happy. And like, again, life doesn't show you all of these things just to like hold it over your head and be like, but you can never get it. You can. You totally can. But it's got to be your choice on what fucking chair you're going to sit on. You can continue, like I said, if this is the chair that you're picking, girl, go for it. I literally would rather, this is so dramatic, but at least I'm self-aware. I am dramatic, goddammit. And I'm gonna lean into that. I would rather fucking die than live the way that I was. I would rather die, bro. Because it's so clear in my mind, like what I want out of this life. And if I don't, I swear to God, I've had to kick my ass in gear so many times because this is what I want. This is it. Like this chair. This analogy is so dumb, but you're following, right? Come on, you're smart and pretty. So I'm gonna sit in it. Wow, that was such a flop. So anticlimactic, for real. And I'm gonna sit in it. Womp womp. Oh, I know, and I was like building myself up, and I was like, and I'm gonna sit in it. Girl, and then I'm gonna play musical chairs about it. But, yeah, okay, so this is what you want. Instead of just sitting back and being like, ho-hum, but I'll never get it. I hate that voice. It makes me want to disassociate from our body and never come back. Because that's just the way that life is. Says who? Says who? It's just because you're distracting yourself from everything else and like not even letting yourself get slightly uncomfortable. It takes a little bit of discomfort to get the life that you want. Because you have to embody it. You have to like kind of become it in a way. And that's uncomfortable when you've been acting a different way for a really long time. But it's doable. That's what I'm here to remind you of. Stop distracting yourself with stupid shit that is not getting you to where you want to go. Because you are just going to live a life of fucking regret. And again, I know it's like super easy. This is the last thing I'll say in this day and age. When distractions are literally everywhere. It's bad. Dude, internet, AI, other people's lives, social media, so much information thrown at you 24/7. It's hard to even fucking breathe. So breathe and sit with no one else but yourself. No other stupid distractions, nothing else. Oh my God, I didn't even put lipstick on this video. I told you I wasn't feeling okay. Told you I was weird. Thank God you're here, bro. But, fucking don't. Oh my God, there's like a couple outside my window and they look like they're about to break up about it. Or wait, no, they might just be cleaning up dog shit. Wow. Well, at least they're cleaning it up because I would have had to put a bitch 6 feet under. If your dog shits on my property and you don't clean it up, I'm going to be cleaning up your body parts. I'm just kidding. Wow. I feel like I need to do damage control and make a joke that's like a little lighter so people don't think that we're completely out of our mind insane. Yeah, you make a different joke because that one was, I don't know. I think people are going to get concerned that I'm genuinely mentally ill and I need help. So you tidy that up, please. But honestly, I don't have the energy. You said what you said, you freak. Now you gotta live with it. Whatever. But yeah, sit with yourself for longer than you can, until you get uncomfortable, until you want to go run away and like use one of your distractions. Sit with yourself and genuinely be like, okay, what's not working? What do I actually want? Have I been doing stuff that I actually want? And like, don't give me that excuse where it's like, well, there's just no other opportunities out there, and I don't like this area of my life, but you know, it's too late. It's too this, it's too that. It's too fucking stupid of you to not try. That's your fault. That's your fault. So don't bitch and moan when the life that you're living isn't fulfilling you and you're not doing shit about fuck. That's so cross. When you're not doing anything to change it. You can. Like I said, there are like billions of different paths out there that you can take, and you never know what doors are going to open, but you have to have the courage to take the first step. And you can. People have done it so many times. People are going to continue to do it. Are you? I am. Otherwise, I'm gonna... I'm just kidding. Wow. I can't even tell you how nice it's been. I know I keep saying it. But I mean it. Oh my god. No, I was freaking out. And I don't even know why. Okay, I love you. Thanks for watching. One thing about me, I suck fuck at outros, so this is awkward. I'd go in for the kiss, but I wouldn't want to assume anything, and then it just also feels stupid to be like, can I kiss you? So maybe that can wait till our next date, and maybe we can even make it to second base. I don't know. Maybe you can grab some titty next time. Okay! Love you. You're so great. And you have so much potential to live a life of beauty if you let yourself. And I hope you do. Because I'm finally letting myself and it feels really good. So join me, why not? Okay, I love you. Hugs and kisses. Bye. The human experience is a constant state of crash out. Seriously. If there's one thing I'm learning. But anyway, I love you. Take care of yourself. I'm going for the kiss. But no, you can't see my titty, not yet. I told you. We're not there yet, but maybe one day. Okay. Bye. And I want to talk about the fact that you didn't introduce... If this is filmed in slow motion again, I'm going to have to fuck someone's mom. I wish you guys could see the sunset right now. It's so pretty. I need to go out and be in it. Oh, she says what the fuck? They're kind of hot. Come back. Distracting yourself from yourself? LMAO, humans are so stupid.